when Trunks started weaving those burning attack signs right here, bro, I knew this man was gonna become one of my favorite characters in this series, bro. Like, he was just too cold during this entrance, man. So there have been many iconic Dragon Ball Z characters within this universe, man. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about one of the coldest entrances of any character, and that was by my boy Future Trunks, man. Oh my God, Future Trunks, man. When we got this guy in the series, man, he like, I don't know, man. Out of any character that we've gotten in Dragon Ball Z, Future Trunks, his OG design from back then, not his Dragon Ball Super design. When we got this man in his first appearance, bro, the drip that this man had, it was just different from all the other characters, man. But anyway, so let's talk about this episode and just how cold Trunks was in this episode. So we found out that Frieza was alive. He was rescued by his father, King Cold, and King Cold was like, "Who is this dirty?" You know how racist Frieza's people are towards Saiyans. They're like, "Who is this dirty monkey that did this to my son?" And Frieza was telling him about Goku Kakarot, that he's the Saiyan that beat him and his home is Earth. And so King Cold was like, "Okay, so he did this to my son, huh? Okay, let's pay a little visit to Earth and show them what happens when they dare do this to my son Frieza." So anyways, they pull up and Gohan, Vegeta, basically the Z fighters around this time are like tripping out because they're like, "Damn, Frieza's coming this time with reinforcements, his father, right?" And Goku's nowhere to be found. Like, they don't know if Goku's alive or dead during this time period. So they were like tripping out. And so when Frieza and them finally land, they're like, start looking for them and all that stuff. They're like, "Damn, Frieza's here. What are we gonna do?" And so before any other thing happens, man, a strange guy shows up, and I'm just like, "Yo, who is this, bro?" Because when I first saw Trunks, I was like, "Hold up." His hairstyle kind of resembles Bulma a little bit. Like, if you go back and look at Bulma at like at the end of Dragon Ball and even the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, when she had that bowl cut, I was thinking that this man might have some resemblance to her. Especially when I saw that Capsule Corp, I was like, no way. And so Frieza and them were like, "Who is this bum with the jacket?" They're like, "Who is this guy?" And so when Trunks told the guy that he is a Super Saiyan as well, Frieza didn't believe him. He's like, "You ain't no Super Saiyan. Saiyans have black hair, black spiky hair. What makes you think that you're a Saiyan?" And so in order for Trunks to show Frieza and his father that he was serious, Trunks just dispatches all of Frieza's men like their fodder, and I mean they are fodder compared to him. But that scene was just cold. How Trunks just took all of them out just like that with his sword, like they were nothing, man. And Frieza was like, "Okay, so this guy, he's built different from what I've seen. He was able to take out all my men. I mean, like, if you can take out Frieza's men, it's not really an achievement because they're fathers. But anyway, so Frieza was still believing that Trunks ain't no damn Super Saiyan because the only Super Saiyan that Frieza knows is Goku. And because of the fact that his hair is not spiky black and the fact that at this time period, the only known Saiyans that were alive were Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan. And so when Trunks started powering up, oh my God, bro, this scene, man, this scene is iconic, man. Like, I feel like so many of the Super Saiyan transformations in Dragon Ball Z are iconic, but this one with Trunks was so cold, man, because of the theme song that was playing during this song. Like, I know a lot of people like to I know a lot of people like to like combat which one is better between the Bruce Falconer one and the original Dragon Ball Z Japanese soundtrack dub version, but this one with the Japanese original soundtrack beats the Bruce Falconer version out easily, man. Cause this theme song, man, this theme song, I think it's called Battle Point Unlimited. Like when that song was playing during this scene of Trunks going Super Saiyan, I was like, yo. And then seeing Frieza just like start to like walk back in terror, I'm like, bruh, my dude Goku gave this man PTSD.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Because he just started seeing like, no way, is this guy really Super Saiyan? And then when he finally transformed, I was like, I don't know, man, like something about how the Super Saiyans looked in the old Dragon Ball Z series and the old movies, man, they just look so majestic, so heroic with the blonde hair. Sometimes they would have blonde hair, sometimes they would have spiky gold, but it didn't matter. Like anytime like Trunks, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, went Super Saiyan in the original series, bruh, it just felt so heroic as opposed to now, man. But anyways, man, so when Frieza saw this man go Super Saiyan, he was like, nah, bro. He started walking back, and his father was like, Frieza, so what are you doing, Frieza? Like, are you really this scared? And then he looked at Trunks, so he's like, this is what a Super Saiyan is, man. And then Frieza was still in this PTSD saga. Like, he's like, there's another Super Saiyan besides Goku out there. And so the man was just tripping. And then Trunks realizing that this man is like scared of him. He's like, so, well, like, cat got your tongue. Like, why you just stunned pause there? And so Frieza was like, you know what, you brat, I'm gonna destroy you right now. And so he blasts Trunks, and Trunks disappears, but at this point, Frieza believes that he killed Trunks, and so he's talking with his father like, all these Saiyans, they think they're all that, but they're still inferior to us. You know that whole racial thing that that Frieza likes to talk about with these Saiyans, calling them monkeys and all that. But he didn't know that Trunks was still alive, and he was right behind him on a pillar rock. And so here comes Trunks pulling one of the most, like, oh my god, man, when he did that burning attack sign, bro. I don't know if you were like, I don't know if it was just me, but as a kid, when he pulled that sign, bro, I wanted to memorize that signal sign that he did that led up to that burning attack of his, because it was so cold, bro. Like, that has to be one of the best scenes in the entire Dragon Ball Z series, when the man just posted up and started doing all his hand signs and then blasted Frieza and King Cold, and he was like, "Hey Frieza, I'm still here, you know." And so when he blasted at them, Frieza jumped in the air, and he's like, "You really think you can take me out with an attack like that?" And then when Frieza looked up and Trunks was right there with his sword, I was like, "Yo, man!" And so when he ended up slicing Frieza, I was like, "Did he just do what he just did, man?" And King Cole just looking at all like, ain't no way, ain't no way. And then when when Frieza started splitting in two, I was like, my guy, this mysterious character Trunks just showed up out of nowhere, and he dispatched the villain. Because at this point, Goku versus Frieza was like the longest fight in the series at this time. I think it still is to this day. Not just like in Dragon Ball Z, but in like anime as a whole. So the fact that this mysterious guy came, he's a Super Saiyan, and he dispatched Frieza, who was this guy that was giving the Z Fighter so much hell in the previous episodes. The fact that he took him out just like that, I was like, who is this man, bro? And then the fact when he proceeded to cut Frieza into even more tinier pieces and then blasted him into smithereens, bro, I was like, yeah, Trunks, man, you are gonna be like in my top five, top three favorite Dragon Ball Z characters of all time, bro. And then the rest of the Z fighters were just stunned. They were like, this guy just pulled up and killed Frieza like he was nothing, man. And I know Vegeta was feeling some type of way because he's like, another Super Saiyan and I'm not among them. Like Vegeta's inner monologues during this time period in Dragon Ball were just so funny, man. Like anytime this man had an inner monologue, bruh, I was laughing off, bruh, for real, for real. And so King Cold, now seeing that his like son was killed again, he was like, bruh, I don't think I should have done this. I should have never went with Frieza. I should have been going back to my own sector, terrorizing my own sector, instead of going with Frieza to hunt down the Super Saiyan. And now King Cole was trying to talk to Trunks like, hey, like, even though you killed my son and all that, if you still want to team up with me, you can be my underling and all that. And Trunks was like, nah, go to hell, my guy. And so Trunks just kills King Cole too, just like that. Like, imagine that, dude. A character just pops out of nowhere and just dispatches the main bad that we've been following the past like 40 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and his father, like they were fodder, man. Like, it was just crazy, man. And so and then like at the end of this like whole arc with Trunks, man, when we found out that this man was the son of Vegeta and Bulma from the future, bruh, it just made me like so happy. Because imagine this, man, the species, right, Frieza and his father, right, those people that have been terrorizing Vegeta and his race for so long. The reason why their whole Saiyan races has been eradicated. The reason why Vegeta was killed during the Frieza saga. The fact that it was the son of Vegeta and the grandson of King Vegeta being the one that killed Frieza and King Cold at this time period. That storytelling by Akira Toriyama was just so cool to me. And then like Trunks, as soon as we found out the identity of him, it made me love the character even more because this man was a Super Saiyan from the future. he has such an amazing drip. The fact that he's also the son of Vegeta too, because at this point I wanted Vegeta to have a son too, because Gohan was cold, right? But I wanted to see how Vegeta's son would look. And so when we learned that like he's the son of Bulma and Vegeta, it just made sense to me because like I said at the beginning of the video, when you look at Trunks' hairstyle, there's no other character that had that hairstyle besides like Gohan during the Frieza saga and Bulma, and we all knew it was gonna be Bulma because Bulma. I think even before this episode came out, right? Bulma was flirting with Vegeta, so I was just like, yeah, this guy is the son of them, and so it was just so cool. But you guys let me know your thoughts on when Trunks pulled up and just had everybody that was there stunned by his presence, man. Because Trunks is like he's one of the best. Future Trunks is one of the best characters in Dragon Ball Z easily, especially when you learn more about him. The fact that he came from the future where all the other Z fighters are dead and he's the only one. So like that's what I love about him. Like when he fights somebody, he ain't playing around. He's gonna kill that guy, man, because he comes from such a messed up timeline to where he's like, I'm not playing no games. Like when I see a threat, I'm gonna take it down. I'm not gonna be like these other Saiyans. You know what I'm saying? I like when I come, I get business done, bro. For real, for real. But anyways, guys. If y'all enjoyed this short commentary video, consider hitting the like button. Also subscribe to the channel as I'll be putting out 2 videos for you guys every week. And also, like I said, let me know your thoughts on when you first saw Trunks in this series, and also what your favorite Trunks moment is in this series. And as always, hope y'all continue a nice Tuesday, and I'll catch y'all for the next video. Peace.